Fallout 4 is a game that's still there. It still exists, it's still present, unlike your dad on your birthday.
Sean totally has your eyes.
Are you sure about that? The game came out nearly 10 years ago, and there is no particular reason as to why I'm playing it now. No reason whatsoever.
You wanna make my cock explode?
Warning, there may be some spoilers for Fallout 4, so if you get upset, well, this game came out 10 years ago, so if you want to cry about it, then I have an obligation to not give a shit. You are being evicted! Fallout 4 takes place 200 years after the Great War. For context, the Great War was led by the US, because of fucking course they are, and China, because, I don't know, Russia had some other shit going on. The war included the use of nuclear weapons, which is probably why it only lasted 2 hours, because I guess we were in a fucking rush. Basically, everything got destroyed, nations were completely obliterated, and the face of the world was transformed forever. Okay, that doesn't exist.
You're a fucking idiot.
Fallout 4 is about our hero who was there at the start of the Great War, narrowly missing out on the show by a couple of seconds. Lucky bastard. He is frozen in time along with his family for 200 years because Vault-Tec said, fuck it, why not?
Who's my little guy? I'm not going far. I'll just be over there.
Bitch, you're not gonna let me see my child? You wake up to see all the devastation the Great War has caused, so yeah, welcome to the Commonwealth. Try not to die. Right, let's test this out. Oh! I missed! Your character's build is split into 7 categories. For example, strength determines how much you can carry and puts you on the path to becoming the One Punch Man. Perception controls the likelihood of you nailing a mole rat from the other side of the map. Charisma can actually help you bypass certain gunfights, if you've put fuck all in the rest of the skills. And luck is basically a way to cheat, like making all your enemies kill each other as if there was some vindictive shit going on that you didn't know about.
You're nothing to me.
You better see if they need any help defending themselves.
I put most of my points into perception, luck, and intelligence, since it increases the amount of XP you gain, thus decreasing the time it takes to level up. So if you don't use intelligence, you, sir, are a certified donut.
It's good to meet someone who really cares.
Yeah, I look like someone you can trust. To clarify, I am deadly, smart, more jammy than a rabbit's foot, but at the same time, so weak that even opening a door can prove a challenge, horrendously out of shape that even a tortoise will fancy his chances. Women and children to the back! I need a spot! Has the social skills of a damp sock, and the elusiveness of a Tonka truck realising he went the wrong fucking way. Now, I'm gonna come clean. I haven't played any of the other Fallout games, which might make me as popular as me eating a bacon cheeseburger at a vegan convention, but Fallout 4 is the game that introduced me to the franchise as a whole. I just find it interesting as a concept. The factions, Vault-Tec, the Wasteland, and the obvious links to it possibly happening in real life, so really it's not a concept at all, it could actually happen. It won't. It won't, okay, I'm shutting down that prospect, it ain't happening. I know a British man's voice telling you something isn't gonna happen is about as reassuring as, I don't know, a blind man giving you a fucking driving test. But trust me, no one has the balls to fuck up everyone's weekend plans.
Go away.
One of the good things about Fallout 4 is that the game was a great way for new people to learn about the world, as your character was full on Captain America and put on ice for 200 years after the bombs fell, and you wake up to a world so violent that it makes a Walmart during Black Friday seem like a civil interaction. You're able to learn about the new world, figure out why the fuck this shit happened in the first place, and why everyone needs your help all at the same fucking time. Ask for money. I'm gonna ask for money.
I could probably help for a few caps extra.
Just had to push, didn't you? 50 caps. Take it or leave it.
Shit, okay, that didn't work at all. Which reminds me, I and quite a lot of the Fallout community believe Fallout 4 has the worst story in the franchise. Let me explain. Who puts handcuffs in a fucking postbox? As you're frozen, your son is kidnapped by an underground faction called the Institute via a mercenary called Kellogg. And your wife, or husband, depending on which gender you chose, is murdered trying to protect him. Due to a lobotomy gone too fucking well, I guess?
Somebody once told me.
Now, as far as motivations go, that is pretty high up on the list, which leads me on to this game's problem. You instantly get sidetracked. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, hi! Hello! Oh god, wait, ow! Get it, dog! Get him, dog! Shit. Ow, okay. Nice. After saving a group of survivors and they point you in the direction of where your son could be, there is one person that is solely responsible for taking up all your time, and that is Preston motherfucking Garvey.
We could use the help.
No, you don't. No. My son has been kidnapped. I do not have time to play Sims with you. I have priorities, you absolute tosspot. This man is more irritating than someone making small talk with the cashier whilst there's already a long fucking line. We've all got places to be, Barbara. Preston makes you the leader of his faction called the Minutemen, just because you didn't shoot him the moment you saw him, so yeah, it makes sense.
Sounds like it's time for the Minutemen to vanish for good.
No. I can't rebuild the Minutemen, but I think you can.
Mate, I just said good riddance to the Minutemen not being around. Now you're thinking, oh yeah, this guy is perfect for the job. Game, is this your failsafe in case I fuck up relations with any other factions? Do you have trust issues? One more specific thing I want to say. Preston does give you a flare gun as a call for help if you're in trouble, but sometimes you don't receive any backup, which makes their name Minutemen a little ironic. A fucking delivery driver is more reliable than this lot. What is it? Is it him? Is it him? Do you smell something fishy?
Hey, buddy.
Oh, it's a woman. The game encourages you to not go out and explore the wasteland to find your son, because it guilt trips you into building a settlement for the survivors you fucking saved. What am I, their babysitter? Can't they just build shit while I'm away? There is literally a survivor whose personality is building shit. Get him to do it, not me. Well, you've been made the leader of the Minutemen, the savior of the wasteland, and a beacon of hope for the people. So you have to do it. Oh my god, what the fuck? Yeah, that's great and all, but I didn't really have a choice, did I? It's like doing all the work on a group project because everyone else has Rice Krispies for brains. Oh my god! Fucking hell! Codsworth, you set the entire house on fire! I'm afraid that's Fallout 4's problem. Its story is in the shadow of its own world, which can be okay, but don't make the stakes and motivations so high and have a world that's so distracting. Otherwise, it kind of undermines the whole point of us existing. No loitering! Finish it! Yeah! We avenge our wife's death pretty fucking quickly, all things considered, but I was so overpowered by the time I got there, it wasn't even a challenge. There are some pretty cool parts of the game, to be fair. The Glowing Sea is quite a fun area to explore, even though it can make you feel like a middle-class individual walking through a rough council estate. Some characters are pretty interesting when you look past the blank expressions that is basically the Bethesda way of socializing.
I don't think I ever told you what happened to the Minutemen.
Oh, please, you don't have to tell
How
me.
I ended up as the last one.
I don't care. Talking to them makes you feel like you're smacking your head against a wall, hoping something interesting will grab your attention instead. Except for the dog, which is the only companion I bring along with me because he's great at drawing all enemy attacks and I can sit back picking them off one by one. However, not all that great when I'm trying to get through a doorway, as he straight up refuses to move like a Stop Oil protester. Are you really trying to hit me long range with a shotgun? I'm not even moving. There was one mission based around a companion that I quite enjoyed, as there was some emotional weight to it, somewhat. It was the Brotherhood of Steel confrontation between you and Elder Maxon about Paladin Danse.
This would be much easier for both of us if you'd cooperate.
For context, Paladin Danse is the guy that brought you into the faction and vouched for you, but upon discovering he is a synth, which were created by the Institute to replace humans, all that goes out the window as you are sent to hunt him down because he isn't human and probably stinks. But after passing a few speech checks, you can actually convince Maxon to let him live. I know I'm being specific with what is good here, but this is probably the best voice acting in the game, which makes other serious interactions seem a bit half-assed, doesn't it?
Everything's dead.
Everything's dead? Ah, yes, the garden.
Ah yes, the garden. Not the entire fucking world.
Damn it. Someone took him. Someone stole my son.
It's worse than I thought.
Someone stole my son. The game has a multi-faction element to its story, and you can sample each of them until you can't. There is one that wants you to help people, and if you don't get bored after one mission, then you have a better attention span than me. There is another one that wants to take over the Commonwealth with their army of robots, one trying to secretly help sentient robots escape, but probably could only pay you in spare parts, which is pretty useful as being able to craft better weapons can give you a god complex, I'm sure. And another that will genocide anything that isn't human, but they have cool armor and weapons, so yeah, it wasn't that difficult to choose in the end.
That's what I wanted to hear.
If a faction is offering you an improved set of power armor, you don't ask questions because that's just silly.
Agreed.
As the plot unfolds, all the factions in the game eventually butt heads, and your assumed loyalty for all of them is called into question, as the game makes you choose between them because you fucked around long enough filling up your XP bar, using all the factions for your own selfish benefit to level up, I mean find your long lost child.
I think he needs some of that paternal affection. See what he's so good at.
Ah yes, paternal affection. I know exactly what he needs. I'ma yeet this baby out the fucking window.
Spin the mobile a bit. He loves that.
Shut the fuck up! But that sums up Fallout 4. Instant distractions, several factions, building the absolute bare minimum for a settlement so that Preston can shut the fuck up for a few seconds, and forgetting several times that your son is still missing. Yeah, don't worry. I'm having fun. Oh my god. Hey, if any of you guys need amputation, I'm pretty good at it. See? I guess promising your dead wife means a lot. And fuck me, will that be an awkward discussion in the afterlife? So you thought you could take on a Deathclaw with a baseball bat? To be fair, I did wrap barbed wire around it. Did you find our son? Wait, we have a son? Oh, for fuck.